Jackson here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do this oh so dramatic, oh so sultry holiday theme makeup tutorial. I've actually teamed up with my homegirl Peyton Charles. She's out of Memphis, Tennessee, and she has a very pretty makeup tutorial you guys have to check out after this video. We're going to take a little bit of a walk on the wild side with this look. I have two lip combos. It's going to be lit. Let's get started. There's going to be quite a few steps in the eyes and lips for this look, so I skipped over the foundation routine. We're going to go ahead and get started with the eyes. I'm going to start off first with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette in the color medium, and just taking a 217 brush by MAC, I'm going to swipe the color all over my entire lids. This is just going to ensure that the other shadows go on smoothly. For this look, I'll be doing an intense crease. I won't call it a cut crease because it's not, but I will be following similar steps as a cut crease, such as this one. So I'm going to take a few anchor points with my liner pencil, and I'm just going to carve out where I want my shadows to go. So my eyes are pretty almond shaped, but I want them to appear more round, which is why I'm carving out where I want the shadow to go to keep a round formation on the eyes. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. As you guys will also notice, I am using a very light hand, just slightly swiping against my eye just to carve out the area. You don't have to worry about this showing because once you start using eyeshadows, it's going to completely disappear. But you need this anchor point to make sure that everything stays uniform with each other. Taking a light brown shade from the Morphe 350 palette and a MAC Cosmetics Duo Fiber Shadow brush, I am just going to start applying ever so lightly a little bit of color to my crease. Now I'm not looking to create saturation of color on the eye, just a wash of color. This will make sense later on when we add our other colors. Do the same thing on the other side. You guys will still see that you can slightly see the line, and that's what we're going for. Alright, so now taking a liner brush from MAC Cosmetics as well, I am now going to intensify that line that we created initially with a more reddish brown shadow. Now you can use anything that's kind of dark brown, but you want to keep it on the redder hues. As you guys can see, when I'm carving out the shadow, I'm making sure to apply a curve, again, to keep it looking circular. Taking a precision brush from Morphe Cosmetics and a blush which is called Swiss Chocolate. It's actually a shadow that was reformulated into a blush by MAC Cosmetics. I am going to just soften this line using the brush. So this is really important because this part is what's going to determine if you have that sort of round or circular appearance to the eye. So I'm just concentrating the color on my outer corner and building that until it starts to appear more round. Take your time with this one too. A lot goes a long way, and you just really want to make sure that you concentrate the color on the outermost part of the eye. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the fun stuff. I am using Black Bean by NYX Cosmetics. This is their Holy Grail Jumbo Pencil. I'm going to place that over my mobile eyelid on both eyes. You can just kind of apply little dots. I'm going to blend this out later with a brush, and you guys will see that. Usually I don't take it too high on my lid, but this time I will. Alright, so I'm just taking a flat brush. I'm going to blend out the color and get rid of any harshness on both eyes. Taking this beautiful color from Makeup Geek, this is Insomnia. It looks very similar to MAC's Blue Brown. I'm going to wet my flat brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, grab some color or pigment, and then place that right on top of the Black Bean shadow that we placed on the mobile eyelid. Again, I am just going to pack on the color until I receive the amount of saturation that I'm looking for. But usually, guys, if you have followed my channel, then you know I like to keep the color right on my mobile eyelid. But because I want my eyes to appear rounder, I'm going to lift the color and make it appear higher on the lid. Taking Makeup Geek's single eyeshadow in Americano and a pencil brush, I am going to further carve out the outermost parts of my crease just to intensify this color or this area of the eye even more. So again, the name of the game is to just take your time. I'm just grabbing color one by one and then building upon that. I find that when I take my time, I do not incur as many mistakes. So after that, I'm going to take a little fluffy brush, and to get rid of the harsh lines created before, I'm just going to blend that right on out. This becomes a little repetitive, but once you start to get the hang of it, it goes by a lot faster, I promise. So don't get discouraged, girl, okay? Don't do it. Since this look is mad dramatic, I could not do it without a wing liner, so I'm taking Inglater's number 77 gel liner and my angled liner brush, and I'm just going to apply a very thick amount of liner. It's going to be pretty intense. Let me know, guys, if you want to see like a how-to on eyeliner. I know there's tons on YouTube, but I've never made one, so let me know if you'd like to see my techniques. I'm also going to apply the gel liner on my waterline as well, but I do want to note one little tidbit that a lot of people skip when they're doing their liner. You really want to make sure that you connect your liner on your waterline to the winged liner. So you're just going to take it all the way to the tail of the wing and connect it so that there aren't any gaps or spaces. Okay, and for some reason that eye just always waters like uncontrollably, always. All right, so we're going for a very smoky under eye, so I'm actually using Smolder by MAC Cosmetics as well, and applying this to my waterline, but also just a tad bit underneath the lash line as well. And then I'm gonna go back and take my pencil brush, grab a little bit of product, and then go ahead and smoke that product out underneath my lash line. Again, be sure to connect it to your wing liner so that there are not any gaps. Say no to gaps, okay? All right, so now I'm using my favorite lashes. I told you guys in my last video that I'm loving these Vegas Nay Allure lashes. Listen, somebody told me that I could just go on the website, like, duh. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but thank you, girl, whoever you are. Told me to just go on the website, girl, and get the lashes, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, taking some brown eyeshadow, I'm just going to further smoke out the bottom lash line. This is really going to intensify this look and just make it look so sexy and sultry. I love doing this part. So I'm also not just going to stop right at the end of my lash line. I'm taking it all the way out to the tail end of my wing. Again, it's just those little things that you do that make a big difference to give you that intense smoky look. All right, so now I'm going to apply lash mascara to my lashes. This is Benefit's They're Real mascara, one of my faves. Next, I'm going to make my eyes appear larger by applying a shimmery color right to the inner tear duct. I am using C Notes. This is like a teal color, shimmery color. This is from the Vice 3 palette. Okay, and your eyes should look something like this. All right, so now I'm done baking, girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe away any excess powder that is left on my face. Low key, high key, this is like one of my favorite parts to do when doing my makeup now. I don't know, I just feel so official when I do that. All right, so for this look, I pulled out a little old friend of mine, bring me back to the days when I worked for MAC, but I'm actually using MAC Cosmetics bronzer. This is their loose bronzer in the color Golden Bronze. This color, and there's another color too as well of their loose highlighter bronzers that's discontinued. Super sad face. I would describe the MAC Cosmetics loose highlighter as like a low light highlighter, but this one that I'm using on the tip of my nose is by Becca Cosmetics. This is their Topaz highlighter. I'm going to place this on the highest points of my face, so like my nose and my cupid's bow as well. This is going to attract more light. For some reason, the Becca Cosmetics highlighter just attracts more light than the one I use on my cheeks. You guys know that I love this one, right? Because I really, really do. You should try it. All right, now on to my favorite part, which is the lip liner or lip portion of this video. I'm going to line my lips using NYX Cosmetics lip liner in Currant / Raisin. So I'm just going to line my lips. I'm not overlining or anything like that. I'm just going to outline so I won't have any bleeding from the lipstick. For this look, I was going for like a dark berry lip, so I actually mixed two colors together. They're both from MAC Cosmetics and they're both matte. This first color is Smoked Purple, so I'm just going to apply it on my lips. I don't know, this one I was really struggling. It was so dry for some reason. I think that it's old. And then on top of that, I'm going to apply a generous amount of Sin, which is a matte lipstick as well from MAC Cosmetics, and just apply that over top the first lipstick, which was called what was that? Smoke purple, yeah. All right. I'm so forgetful. All right, and then just to line my lips and just make sure everything looks nice and uniform with each other, I'm using a little bit of Night Mauve just to blend everything together. These are like old school holy grails of MAC. Like everybody has these colors, like for real. Okay, so here's how your completed look would look if you want to go with a matte lip. It looks so good, but lately, y'all, I've just been really feeling glossy lips, so we're gonna gloss this up. For this look, I'll be using Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss in the color Lolita. I'm not sure if this is limited edition, but I know it was in their holiday collection. So I'm going to apply this to my lips. And then, darling, you are all done. Here is the final look. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and support. Share it with your friends too, so, you know, they can get to know Jazz Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Peace out.